really listening.
I'm sorry, I forgot to ask you to type the answer, but genuine is number four. Oh, good. Oh, you typed it. Let's go to number five. She told a funny story about her commute. It was the perfect way to blend with a new team. Yes, be found.
Uh, it was the perfect way to rapport with a new team.
It was the perfect way to rapport. I don't think that's the best answer.
Hmm.
Verb. I think we're looking for
I
verb.
think the worst is break the ice.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. She
Break
told a
the
funny story about her commute. It was the perfect way to break the ice with the new team.
perfect. Good job. Okay, break the ice. I think rapport is what is rapport? Is it adjective or is it noun? Can you help me?
Build good relationships.
I know, but like what part of speech? Is it adjective or is it adjective or is it noun?
And
Rapport.
just
Now,
It's
now.
noun, yeah.
Yeah.
It's noun. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's move on. And yeah, you guys perfect this activity, and let's right. So here, so the Ford method here. So this is the four safe topics areas that work in any professional setting with any nationality, regardless of nationality. This this should be the method that you have to follow. Okay, so these are the questions that you could ask, safe questions that you could ask when you start small talk or when you start having small talk. F is for family, right? So here, do you have family here or back home? How long have you been in the city? Right. O is occupation. You can also ask about occupation, like how, for example, how long have you been in this role? What's the most interesting part of your job? That is safe to ask, okay? Guys, next one is R, recreation. So, what do we mean when we say recreation? Recreation is what do you do for fun? Recreation is something what you do for fun. So you could ask, what do you do to unwind after work? Did you do anything fun last weekend? And that is safe to ask. And last one, letter D, dreams. So questions that you could ask. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? Any travel plans coming up? So these are safe questions to ask when having a small talk or when having small talk. Do you understand this, Rosie?
uh, I understand. Have four topics
Right.
about for with for little letter F O R D, and we need to talk about one of four. We can
Right.
choose
I mean,
to choose.
you don't really have to choose, but
No.
right, like having small talk.
Mm.
Sometimes we don't really know what to ask, or we don't really know what to say when having a small talk. Remember earlier
Oh.
when we had the activity, earlier, you guys don't know what to say. I mean, right. So here are the four questions, the safe questions to ask when you guys are doing small talk. So for
Yeah.
example, yeah. So for example, you guys can talk about family. You guys can talk about occupation or job. You guys can talk about recreation or something fun to do, and you guys can talk about dreams as well.
Okay,
So
I understand. I can choose or talk with anyone if I need to have a small talk with other.
exactly. So if you don't know what to ask or if you don't know what to say, so just follow the Ford method.
Okay.
Yeah, BFAM, do you understand? BFAM, could you please turn on your
Ah,
mic?
sorry. I understand the four methods.
Ford.
F or for method. SORD. When I talk with anyone, if I don't have information about them, so I can talk about topics. F family or occupation, reaction or the dreams.
No, recreation. R is recreation, not reaction.
Yes,
Re, re,
reaction,
recreation. Do you know what the meaning?
recreation. Yes. Okay.
Right. Do you know the meaning of recreation?
Uh, make idea or new idea.
No, recreation is something fun,
It's
something
entertain.
entertainment. Like for
Yeah.
example,
Uh,
recreation, not
the
reaction.
short story funny.
This is about your habit.
Hobby.
Your
Yeah, your
habit.
Yes, yeah,
your,
okay.
your hobby, for example, right? For example, hey, BFAM, what do you do? What do you do after work? Or what do you do? What do you do for fun?
Mm.
Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah.
That's recreate. That's recreation, right? So you, yeah, something you do for fun. Okay. So again, guys, we have it's fourth method. Okay, FORD: family, occupation, recreation, and dream. Yeah. Okay. Now let's move on. So here, guys, I want you guys to please read through this slide. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes or 1 minute, and then after that, let's talk about this. Okay? I'm gonna give you 1 minute to 2 minutes. I want you to read through this slide, and then I'll get back to you after 2 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Ừ.
Say you would not say thank you to your manager. When you're the first day, you don't say a small talk.
Này là cái gì nên nói và cái gì không nên nói đúng không?
Ờ, nó nói là cái gì ta? Hay là cái này
Những chủ đề an toàn để nói và những chủ đề nó nhạy cảm, đúng không?
thầy cho 3 phút làm cái gì?
Thế là mình đọc từ trên xuống dưới xong chút nữa mình nói về mấy cái này.
Training Bitcoin Hobbit. Safety and money nói gì vậy này?
Giống như là chia ra cả hai nhóm chủ đề khi mà mình bắt chuyện thì cái gì nên nói để xã giao, cái gì không nên nói. Không nên nói về lương, tiền bạc, về chính sách, về tôn giáo.
Opposite region religion
Appearance là nghĩa là gì ta? Tuổi và gì?
diện mạo.
À,
Appearance.
relationship status. Complain about company với precision proper. Venting. Uh, possible.
Don't really think like chính trị religion chính trị hôn nhân. Tell me we want to say manager the first day you don't say it's the more talk. Không nên what's it?
Từ venting nghĩa là gì thế không? Venting.
Cái từ chỗ mà word like not a venting. Em cũng không biết nữa. Để chờ suy coi. Nhẹ nhàng hết á. Không than phiền ấy.
Là nói những điểm tích cực về công việc thôi.
Đúng rồi, nói một cách nhẹ nhàng á, nói công việc một cách nhẹ nhàng mà không than phiền.
Are you guys ready?
Ready?
Right. Okay, Rosie, tell us something about the slide. Rosie, do you want to say something about this slide?
Self-life.
Slide.
Safe topic. Yes. You need to you can talk have a small talk with colleagues or manager about a topic like weekend plans or hobby like did you do any fun last weekend or or a topic like food and local restaurants like do you know any good restaurant around here or travel and home country like have you traveled anywhere interesting recently you can introduce for me and the weather like it's been really hot it's been very hot lately uh haven't is or about work but lie and not venting like what project are you working on these days uh,
That's good.
and current positive news like did you hear about a new park a new part opening downtown right
Right. Right. Okay. Or also like current events. Yeah. Like
yeah.
what is good happening in the world. I mean, there's there's really nothing good happening in the world right now, but I can imagine. I mean, yeah, like yeah, like as what you have said about the park, like the newly opened store or coffee shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So again, guys, so these topics, especially if you're working internationally, right? Like not just Vietnamese, but like a mix of people. These are the safest topics that you guys can talk about when you guys are talking about small talk. I mean, like, when you guys are doing or when you guys are having small talk. So weekend plans, hobbies, food and local restaurants, travel and home country, the weather. This is like not the easiest, but like this is like something that you can. This is the safest topic that you guys can talk about. Work
Mm.
as well. Yeah, and current positive news. And let's talk about the topics that we should avoid asking or we should avoid talking. BFAM.
Open my
Yes. Well, I talk the risky topic.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. In this slide, so the risky topics and risky topics is mental six topics we should avoid when we talk with anyone, such as salary, money, uh, po- politics,
Politics.
politics,
Politics.
politics, religion, a, and
Age.
age, age, and appearance, relationship status, complaining about the company or heavy personal problem. I think on the topics is very serious. We yeah when we
And
talk
there,
with yeah yeah when we talk with any more and anyone about that, so we can we can make a mistake and we don't know about that.
right. And I think it's very personal as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's very personal. So, okay, so
So
these are the topic. Sorry,
mm,
B family. Go
yes.
ahead.
And when we start with the risk topics, we maybe we can build good relationship, or even we broken the relationship. Yeah.
Right. Maybe, yeah, broken the relationship, or but it's just off. It's just off asking someone about, like small talk, asking someone about salary, and you guys are not even close. I mean, I can imagine if you guys are really close, like your friends. I think you guys can talk about salary, like with your husband or with your wife or with your partner. I think, yeah, but with your coworker, I think asking or talking about salary and money, it's something we don't really
Yes.
talk about it.
Everybody feel not comfortable when we talk about salary. Yeah.
Right. But yeah, and politics and religion. But I think in other culture though, in other culture, talking about politics, it's okay. But like there are people that they don't want to give their opinion, or they don't wanna share their opinion about religion. So um, right, but just to be safe, I think politics, you guys should not talk about it. But again, in other culture, it's okay to talk about politics. Yeah. Age and appearance, you don't really ask someone, how old are you? I know in Vietnam, I sometimes it's okay, right, to ask the age for the
yes.
first, yeah, I think in right. But again, working internationally with other nationality, asking their age or asking age, it's not something that you talk about. Okay, and appearance, like how the way you look or how the way they look. Okay, right. Relationship status, complaining about the company, and heavy personal problems. But rule of thumb, okay, rule of thumb. If you cannot remember all these safe topics and risky topics, just remember the topics that you would not say to your manager on the first day. So if you're not comfortable sharing this to your manager, then then you should not say that. I mean, then you should not say it in a small talk. Okay, that's the rule of thumb. So the topics that you do not share to your manager, then you don't say it in small talk. Do you understand?
What?
Okay. So the rule, if
Mm.
you guys cannot remember, right? Because there's so many things to. So what are the safe topics like weekend plans, food and local? So many things. It's hard to remember.
Mm.
So
Yes.
you can. So if, for you to remember, for you to remember what not to talk and what to talk. So during your like when you meet your manager, right? When you meet your manager, there are things that you are comfortable talking to your manager. And so it means that is safe to talk and small talk. But if you're not comfortable talking about these topics to your manager, then it's the same thing. You do not say this in small talk.
Mm.
Did you understand? Yeah. Yeah.
I think I need to remember usually avoid and
Right. Okay. That's good.
another I can forget.
That's good. That's also good, Rosie. That's a good strategy. Just remember the topics that usually um I'm sorry guys. Um just remember the things that you can talk. I mean that you just remember the
Mm.
topics that you guys cannot talk.
Yes.
Then remember, and then the rest it's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you something, and I want you guys to learn about the structure. Okay, here. Guys. So that's gonna be your homework. I want you to be familiarized with the structure, and we will have an activity next time. Just just be familiarized with the structure. Just read it and get familiarized with the structure. Okay, that's gonna be your homework. Just read about it, and we will have an activity next week.
Okay.
Okay, that's all for tonight, guys, for today. And I'll see you guys again. And Rosie, enjoy your party.
Yes.
Be fam, have a safe trip.
I'm sorry.
And Anfan, please send my well wishes to your mom and be healthy, Anfan.
Dạ, thank you.
See ya, bye.
Dạ, thank you.